Welcome back to EDS, and in this video we're going to take a look at how you can manage your positions once you've wrote some contracts, sold some premium, and we're going to show you the behind the scenes of what you're going to be doing the majority of the time. So without further ado, let's begin. We've got 3 futures positions on, 2 equities positions. We've every single position is basically in profit. NVO is the only one in a 0.5% loss, which is basically break even. Everything else is well in the profit. We've got the British pound futures in at 26% of the way to max profit. So everything's looking good, generally speaking. Where these are fairly young positions. Anywhere we've been in these positions anywhere between 3 and 11 days. We've still got between 26 and 61 days left on these contracts. We've got some nice and high IV ranks on these positions as well. We're hoping to get to see a contraction in these IV ranks over time. And everything seems to be working really well. So let's take a deeper dive into each position. So you've got the British pound futures. These are all covered positions. They are all iron condors, by the way. So with the British pound futures, this is what it looks like. These are our short strikes here and here. And as we can see, price is within the short strikes, and there is absolutely nothing for us to do. These are covered positions, these are iron condors, and of course, our risk is essentially managed and defined at the point of entry. There are still things that we can do to manage risk further. However, for the most part, the risk is managed at the point of entry. We want to be managing our profits. That's the key here. We want to be managing our profits. So with 6B, right now, there is nothing to do at this moment in time. Everything is working perfectly well, as intended. We've got the Canadian dollar futures. Next, again, very similar story. Price is still within our short strike ranges, or range even. And nothing to do here. Again, this is also an iron condor. Next up, we've got the Euro futures. Again, price is perfectly within our range, pretty much smack bang in the middle. Nothing to do here. Again, we just need to wait and let theta decay and do what it needs to do. GLD, let's have a look at GLD. We haven't actually marked the short strikes in GLD, so let's do that now. 235 and 252. 235. 252. This is our range on GLD. As we can see, price is again right in the middle of this range. Nothing to do here whatsoever except just wait for theta to decay, wait for a bit of IV crush. As we can see, implied volatility is starting to come down out of the market, which is good for us, of course. And finally, NVO. Let's have a look at NVO. These are our short strikes. Price is perfectly within the short strikes. IV again is starting to come down as with GLD, and that's perfect for us. We just need to let volatility contract, let theta decay, and hopefully over the next week or two we can take all of these positions off actually. So as mentioned, they are all iron condors, they are all covered positions. Our risk is essentially managed on entry at the point of when we get filled. Our longs covering our shorts is our risk management. We do need to, however, manage profits. We've got working orders on every single position here. Good till cancel orders to take profit at 50% of max profit. That doesn't mean that we're going to stay in these positions all the way up to 50%. We can get out earlier. That's not a hard and fast rule. We can get out earlier, and in fact, we may get out earlier, just depending on what the market gives us. But at the very latest, we're going to be out at 50%. The risk reward profile starts to change after 50%. So that's our ceiling, basically. We want to take that money, we want to take that profit, get our buying power back, and redeploy it in more positions and allow compounding to do what compounding needs to do. This is a very small portfolio. This is an example portfolio, but this is just to show you that even in a small portfolio, and when I say small, I mean small, right? But even in a small portfolio like this, you can still generate returns. you can still have on a healthy amount of positions. Of course, if you had 50 grand in your account, 100 grand more, or even more, even 25 grand or more, you want to have more than 5 positions on. These are all covered positions. You'd want to have some naked positions in there as well. But this just goes to show that even if you do have a small account, $5,000 less, $3,000 less, right? It doesn't matter. You can still make it work, and you can still generate returns, and you can just build your account up from scratch. Well, not quite scratch. You need a little bit of money, but you get the point. So it is a Sunday. I hope you enjoy this little portfolio review. If you do want to know how much buying power you should be allocating to your portfolio with respect to the volatility in the market, with respect to how much money you have in your account, there will be a link in the description for a free position sizing template. The way that it works is you enter in the size of your portfolio at the top. Let's just say you've got a $2,500 account, and then you enter in what the current VIX level is. Let's just say, I believe the VIX is around 14, so let's just leave it at 14. So everything below will then be automatically calculated for you. It will tell you the maximum amount of buying power you should be allocating to any single defined risk position, undefined risk position, how much of your portfolio you should be allocating to short premium strategies. There is an explanation here as well of how everything works. You have got a little chart here showing you of how you should be allocating your portfolio according to the VIX level. But like I say, everything is automatically calculated for you. You don't need to figure anything out. As long as you stick to this, you'll be absolutely fine over the long term. And if you want to learn in more detail and see what we do and how we do it behind the scenes, again, link in the description. This time, click on EDS Premium. Get yourself signed up, and inside you'll have access to our portfolios that will allow you to see the positions that we're placing, the adjustments that we're making, how we're managing risk, all in real time. There's a full course as well, so no prior knowledge is required. We will teach you everything that you need to know from start to finish. The combination of these two things allows you to learn the theory and see how it's applied in real life, in real time. If at any point you get stuck, it is a private community, so you can speak with myself directly or with other like-minded individuals who are all on the same journey as us, as yourself, as us. There is a 100% money back guarantee. So once you have studied our full course and followed our trades for at least 6 months, if at that point you haven't seen results, then we will work with you for free until you do, or you can simply request a full refund. So it's completely risk-free on your part. It is £1 a month to join right now. The price will be increasing. However, once you're inside, the price is locked in for you for life. So you are definitely rewarded for getting in early. And the objective of joining EDS Premium is to join for 6 months to a year. And then after that, you should be completely self-sufficient. If you want to stay a member, that's absolutely fine. But the aim is for you to not be a member or to not need us for forever. After 6 months to a year, you should be self-sufficient. You should know what you're doing, and you should be able to do this and learn this skill and be able to do this in your own account for the rest of your life and print returns for the rest of your life. That's the objective here. So I'll see you guys on the inside.